Hello everyone! I am Christian Davy Nanoria, a Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management student of University of Mindanao Tagum College. And for today's video, I am going to perform to you the regressive and the progressive exercises. But before that, let me explain to you what is regressive and progressive exercises. So, regressive exercises are the exercises that is much lighter than progressive exercises, and it requires less effort and less energy. While on the other hand, progressive exercises are the exercises that is much harder than regressive exercises, and it requires more effort, more energy, and stability. But before anything else, let's start with a warm-up. And now, let's have our first regressive exercise, which is the body weight squat. So how to do a body weight squat? Step 1. Stand straight with your feet hip-width apart. Stand with your feet apart slightly wider than your hips and place your hands on your hips. Step 2. Tighten your stomach muscles. Standing up tall, gently pull your shoulders back. Subtly lift your chest. On an exhale, try to pull your navel into your back to engage your deep abdominal muscles, which keep the spine and pelvis stable. Step 3. Lower down as if sitting in an invisible chair. Lower yourself as far as you can without leaning your upper body more than a few inches forward. Go as deep as you can comfortably. If you have knee issues, don't go deeper than a 90 degree. Step 4. Strengthen your legs to lift back up. Strengthen your legs, being careful not to lock your knees when you reach a standing position. And step 5. Repeat the movement for at least 10 to 15 repetitions. Meanwhile, the progressive type of a body weight squat is the goblet squat. You can use either a goblet, a dumbbell, or any alternatives to intensify the body weight squat. How do you perform a goblet squat? First, hold the dumbbell or any alternatives with both of your hands underneath the top of the weight. Second, hold the dumbbell or any alternatives against your chest and keep it in contact with your chest throughout the entire movement. Next step is inhale and get into a squat position with your torso upright. Then tighten or engage your core. Exhale as you stand up straight. It is important to keep your torso upright and make sure your knees don't give way. You can do 4 to 5 sets of 12 to 15 repetitions of exercise 3 to 5 times a week, along with other exercises. You may increase or decrease the number of repetitions based on your fitness level. Our next exercise is the push-up, and the regressive type of it is the wall push-up. How to perform a wall push-up. First, stand arms distance from a sturdy wall with your feet under your hips. Second, place your palms on the wall, shoulder width apart at a shoulder height. This is the starting position. And then, bend your elbows and bring your chest toward the wall. Keep your elbows pointing away from your body at a 45-degree angle rather than out to the side. And lastly, press back to the starting position and repeat for 15 repetitions. Wall push-ups are suitable for beginners or anyone with a shoulder injury. This type of push-up helps build shoulder and chest strength but places a reduced load on the muscles. Muscles work: arms, shoulders, and chest. Meanwhile, the progressive type of a wall push-up is the standard push-up. The standard push-up strengthens the upper body, primarily the chest, shoulders, and triceps, as well as the core and back muscles. How to do a standard push-up. Start in a standard push-up position with your feet together or no more than 12 inches apart, hands flat on the ground below your shoulders, and arms straight. Breathe in as you bend your elbows. Keep them tracking back alongside your body. To lower your chest to slightly below the level of your bent elbow, and then breathe out as you push back up to the starting position for 15 repetitions. Our next exercise is the lunge, and the regressive type of it is the full lunge. The full lunge works the quads, glutes, and hamstrings. To correctly do a lunge, start by standing up tall. Second, step forward with one foot until your leg reaches a 90-degree angle. Your rear knee should remain parallel to the ground and your front knee shouldn't go beyond your toes. Third, lift your front lunging leg to return to the starting position. And lastly, repeat 10 to 15 repetitions on one leg or switch off between legs until you total 10 to 15 repetitions per leg. The progressive type of full lunge is the full lunge with dumbbells. But in my case, I don't have dumbbells, that's why I used a gallon of water as an alternative. The full lunge with dumbbells is same as the full lunge. The only difference is that I used a gallon of water just to intensify the full lunge, to have a progression in it. And now, let's proceed to another regressive exercise, which is the basic planking. How to do a basic planking. First, begin in the plank position, face down with your forearms and toes on the floor. Your elbows are directly under your shoulders and your forearms are facing forward. Your head is relaxed and you should be looking at the floor. Hold this position for 30 seconds. And then, let's proceed to the progressive type of plank, which is the plank hip rotation. How to do a plank hip rotation. First, start in a low plank position with your body in a straight line, your elbows bent and under your shoulders and your feet hip width apart. Second, rotate your hips to the right and dip your body almost to the floor. And third, return to the starting position and repeat on the left side. Keep alternating sides until the set is complete. And repeat for 15 repetitions. And now, let's proceed to our last regressive exercise, which is the single leg raise. How to do a single leg raise? First, lie on back with right and left leg straight. Then, relax head and neck on mat or ground. Arms should be placed to your side. And then, lift your legs straight to the top and hold for 2 seconds and return to starting position. Complete number of repetitions and alternate. Reminder, perform in a slow and smooth motion. Meanwhile, the progressive type of single leg raise is the double leg raise. The double leg raise helps you to lose weight from the legs and lower abdomen, tones and strengthen muscles in your abdomen and legs, an effective exercise for lower abs, and can strengthen the hamstring, calf muscles and glutes. It is a great exercise that can be done even while lying down in bed. Helps improve focus and attention. So guys, we're done performing the regressive and the progressive exercises, and it's time for the cool down. All in all, progressions and regressions of exercises allow for the flexibility to scale the demands of an exercise to challenge the body without overwhelming it.